years.
Yeah.
So, you're in town promoting your event. Why don't you tell me what it is, what it's for?
Well, I'm trying to drum up some interest and make some noise for my 13th annual event that I do to benefit the Taussig Cancer Institute at the Cleveland Clinic and my CARES initiative. I survived cancer about 15 years ago, and I started this organization to fill in the gaps that I found in the cancer community that needed to exist to help the patients and better endure their challenges and get back to life. I realized information wasn't really user-friendly, so we created chemocare.com. I understood that patient support wasn't what it should be, so we created Fourth Angel Mentoring Program, where we put cancer survivors with patients, so the patients have a role model and someone that they can go to learn coping mechanisms and better understand what they're about to endure. And now we're funding research. We have 32 research programs going on right now, and through the money we raise in this benefit, we're hoping to fund at least 4 or 5 more, this year. So it's a big event. We've done it this is 13 years, which I can't believe we've been able to grow each of the last 12 years, and we're hoping for even more growth this year.
You've got a pretty star-studded cast for this. You want to tell me who's involved?
Well, yeah, every year we do an iconic musical artist. I know we've had great ones over the years, and this year we have Wynonna Judd, who everyone knows her as the Judds, was she and her mom, but now she's kind of on her own, and she's singing a lot of the songs her mom wouldn't let her sing. So it's everything from, beautiful ballads, because she sings like an angel, to, Etta James to Led Zeppelin, and her set is really diverse and broad, and it's great for us because it's very skatable, and it also really appeals to a broad audience, and that's, our audience is very broad. We have children there, and we have, older people there, so it's a great sound for everyone in the building, and they'll all be entertained, and the skaters that are coming are amazing. The ones that are performing, we have 2 Olympic champions performing in Dorothy Hamill and Brian Boitano, and then we have all the national champions and Olympic medalists and great skaters. But the kicker here, the real hook for me, is when I heard the number 13, I kind of got scared about it being unlucky, and but the other number 13 kind of, wait a minute. In the history of U.S. figure skating, there's been 13 skaters from the United States to win the Olympic gold medal. It's kind of a nice number. So I got on the phone and I called all of them. So every skater that's ever won a gold medal from the United States in figure skating, every single one, starting with Dick Button in 1948, through Evan Lysacek in 2010, will be in the building on the night, and we're going to celebrate their achievements. So, lucky 13, it's been an extraordinary accomplishment to get this far, and the accomplishments that are being created by the research scientists are phenomenal, and we hope that we can keep families together and find every answer to this disease so we can get rid of the Taussig Cancer Center. I know I'm fundraising for them, but I'm just trying to put them out of business.
That would be a good thing for everybody.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah.
And I think they'd be glad to go out of business too.
Yeah. I've already, figured out how to turn the Taussig Cancer Center into a health club.
The thing that's sort of strange to me is that what is it about you that get these people year after year? You make the phone call because it's for you. Now everyone's willing to show up.
How do I get them?
Yeah, I mean,
I have Polaroids. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's funny that skating is a very small community, and it seems big, but when you get to the Olympic level and world level, and you grow up with these people. I mean, the first time I met Brian Boitano, he was about 12 years old. First time I met Kristi Yamaguchi, she was 8, and she handed me a rose at a competition. So we've been around each other, we've known each other forever, and so when we have a cause that means something to us, we support each other. I try every year to go out to Kristi Yamaguchi's benefit. I do everything I can to help, whether it be Peggy Fleming or whoever it is, Kimmy Meisner does a lot of stuff for cancer. We always try to help each other and support each other's causes. So when it was getting the 13 Olympic gold medalists together, they were asking, are you going to get everybody? And I go, I'm working on it. And they go, oh, I hope so. That'll be so much fun just to be in the same room. And this will be the first time that all 13 Olympic champions have been in one room as a planned event. So I'm really excited.
And actually, unlike a lot of things, this is personal to you. I mean, this is not, oh, let's raise money for whatever, all important causes, but this is personal.
Yeah. You know, and it didn't so much come from my cancer experience. A lot of the programs came from my cancer experience, but my passion to rid the world of cancer came from losing my mother. You know, she lost her battle to cancer. I survived. She didn't. You know, so long before I was diagnosed with cancer, I was fundraising for research and trying to do whatever I could to, you know, to get the next miracle, to find the next miracle, and to make sure that the money got in the right hands of the right people to make it happen. So when I survived, I mean, that gives you another level of inspiration. I lost my mother, and it was devastating because she was the most important person in my life. And then I survived. So why was I allowed to survive when she wasn't? And what can I do? You know, what can I do to prevent a child from feeling the pain that I did when I lost my mother? So that's a huge push for me. I mean, that gives me all the inspiration I need to get up every morning and try to do something for the cancer thing, because I know how I felt, and I know how it changed me, and I know, you know, how I felt going through cancer, and I know the people I've met, you know, the people I continue to meet that are going through it. We need to do something. And I think everybody that goes to the event, you know, goes to the, the evening with the skaters and the music, they know that we're celebrating life, and they know that we're living a little richer and a little deeper and a little better for the people that are no longer with us. You know, they can't be there to celebrate, you know, and to be a part of this army, this alliance that I've been trying to, you know, build over the last, 15 years. But, you know, we're there to honor them by, you know, you are not forgotten. You know, you are still loved, and you're still in our hearts, and you're still in our mind, and we're going to make a difference for you in your memory. And it's a very festive environment because people get it. You know, we've got our time now to really make a difference and to really celebrate life and to really give all these very smart people the tools they need to find the cures to many different forms of cancer. All of them, I hope, someday. The Cleveland Clinic, you know, their cancer center, the Taussig Cancer Institute, is now ranked 6th in the nation for cancer, and that's in the entire country. When you look at areas like MD Anderson, who do nothing but cancer, and Sloan Kettering, and all these people that do nothing but cancer, the fact that a multidiscipline hospital, you know, they're #1 in heart, they're #1 in urology, they're incredible in all kinds of different subspecialties, but they're in the top 6 in cancer, and they're gone up every single year. That doesn't happen without the support from the community and without, you know, them being as excellent as they are in every facet of the cancer, the cancer subject. You know, this is a big issue. They're getting better at it every year, and that's a great team to be on. When you know that you're winning, and you know that you're getting better every year, that creates its own excitement. And I want people to know that they're the ones that are doing this. You know, they're allowing through their support and their philanthropy and their money and their volunteerism, everything else. They're allowing those geniuses and those very smart, dedicated physicians and research scientists. They're giving them the tools they need in order to get better and better and better. And without events like this, it's really hard for them to continue to advance. So I'm just grateful that we've had all these years and all this momentum. I'm grateful for Maria Miller and Sam Miller that every year they come up and they're the driving force behind the philanthropy in this, and we've been able to bring so many more people on, and you know, we're slowly changing the world. You know, some of the programs we've created are nationwide, and one in particular is global. So you know, every year they go up higher in the rankings, and it's due in great part to the participation that people have in events like this.
And a good way to support a good cause is to go out and have a good time on November 3rd.
And that's it. You know, it's not just supporting something awesome. It's you get to have fun doing it, and it's a win-win for everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.